Let's make Grandma's homemade famous Chex Mix. Alright y'all, so this recipe is a little bit complex, so what you're going to need to start this off, you're going to need a big tray, aluminum tray, oven. We're going to use a cup, or if you got a 2-cup measuring cup, you can do that. We're going to use 3 cups of rice Chex and corn Chex. And I forgot to grab the wheat Chex, which I have here, so you might want to grab your wheat Chex. So next, what you want to do, this is totally optional, but I like to put a little like different stuff in my Chex Mix, or my grandmother's favorite Chex Mix. So I like to put a little cashews in there. We're gonna put like a cup of cashews in there. And you gotta have your Cheerios in there. We're gonna put 1 cup of Cheerios in there. Next thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to put, this is totally optional, you can put some bagel chips. You're going to want to crunch them up, like into halves, and we're going to do 1 cup of bagel chips. Alright y'all, so of course you got to have little pretzel sticks in there, so what you want to do, you want to open this up and break them into halves, and we're going to do a cup of pretzels. Alright y'all, so in a saucepan you're going to want to mix 9 tablespoons of butter. I don't have 9 tablespoons, so I had to do a little adding. I have 2/2 stick of butter, that's 8 tablespoons, and I am going to use 1 tablespoon of this butter, and that's going to be 9. So now what you want to do is you want to get 3 tablespoons of your favorite Worcestershire sauce. Next, what you want to do, you want to get 2.5 teaspoons of salt. Next, what you want to do, you want to get 1 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. Next, you want to do, you want to put 3/4 of onion powder in this. Next, what you want to do is you want to stir this. Because if you don't stir it constantly, your seasoning is going to go down to the bottom. So next, what you want to do is you want to pour that sauce onto our Chex Mix mixture. Next, what you want to do, you want to take your mix to a preheated oven of 250 for 3 times. One for 30 minutes, the other one for 45 minutes, and the other one waited for 60. So next you want to take your mixture to a preheated oven at 250 for 15 minutes. You're going to take it out every 15 minutes at 3 times, 30, 45, and 60. Alright y'all, so 15 minutes is up, 1 15-minute segment has been up. So we're going to take it out of the oven and stir it. Very good. Alright y'all, so we're on the second 15-minute mark, so we're just going to let it sit and let the oven do its job. Okay y'all, so the final round in the oven has started. Remember, the last 15 minutes, and that's it. We're on the third and final 15 minutes. After this, we're going to pull it out and let it cool. Alright y'all, so the last 15-minute timer has gone off. Let me tell you, this smells pretty awesome. So I'd say let's get it out of the oven and start for the final time and let's sit. And there you have it, Grandma's famous homemade Chex Mix.